Alright, what's good, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to the story mode. So, it has been about a day since Summer Games Fest, you know, like the main event where they showed off all the games and trailers and, you know, new things and all that good stuff. And so, one of the primary things that, you know, a lot of people were super excited for was Sonic X Shadow Generations. We've been waiting on this one for quite some time, and we know now that it is coming to us October 25th, right? Something along those lines, right? And so because of that, you know, I figured, you know, we would spend a lot of this year talking about it, a lot of, you know, the upcoming months now, we're going to be talking about it in depth as much as possible, right? And so, you know, I already did my little analysis just the other day on the little bit of gameplay that they gave us. However, because Summer Games Fest is still going, they actually dropped a little bit of actual gameplay of Space Colony Arc, a couple of you know, different, you know, areas and levels here and there from Shadow's campaign, right? And now we already know good and well that even though this is like a 10-minute like gameplay, this is only like scratching the surface of Shadow's, you know, entire area, right? This is a Bowser's Fury type situation in which it is Sonic Generations, where we have the main game. It's doing its own thing, where with the original game with Sonic and classic Sonic doing their thing with the Time Eater and the Eggmans and whatever. And then we have Shadow, who is dealing with Black Doom and his memories and his past and stuff like that. And so now we have this gameplay of about 10 minutes of us, you know, we don't explore the hub world that we now know about or anything like that, but we are seeing a little bit of his gameplay, how he moves, how his actions and things like that, getting a general idea of the speed, the gameplay, and it looks real good. So why don't we go ahead, just sit down and just talk about this a little bit, right? Because this is just incredible stuff, man. When I tell you that they finally locked in and decided that no longer would they be this happy-go-lucky, stupid whatever set of characters, they said, nah, these characters are raw, this series is raw, let's show that. And this is the start right here. I mean, I guess Frontiers was the start, but this is like, usually people say like, oh, you know, this game is a step in the right direction, yada yada yada, whatever. No, this is the right direction. They've got it down. They've got it down pat, bro. And we're gonna talk about that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna press play, and we just gonna get a move on, right? So obviously I have to skip the first couple minutes because it's all just regular Generations gameplay. We've been doing that for years, right? So we start here at Space Colony Arc. It's looking great, man. Like, it looks just like it did in SA2, but like polished, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I know a lot of people were complaining about the idea that we might be getting another hallway situation like Sonic Forces, but you know, we can already see that there's multiple pathways. He just skipped that pathway right there. And that's fine, you know, there's gonna be plenty of time for us to go ahead and explore that pathway on our own one of these days, right? There's another pathway off to the right, but he went to the left and took the rocky path, right? And so he's jetting down this way, and it's looking just so crispy, man. His animations look super good. I don't know what model this is or anything like that, but, you know, we've seen like mods and stuff like that for Generations for years, and this looks pretty one-to-one of the Generations like Shadow models that we've seen forever now. So I'm assuming it was just kind of a model swap thing that they did, where now we're just utilizing the model that we were able to fight against during, you know, Sonic's campaign, right? So we can see that he used, you know, he stopped time a little bit with Chaos Control. Magnificent, baby. That looks incredible. But this right here, Shadow, where was this at, bruh? Don't, like, who gave him permission to move like that? Oh my goodness. Bro, where has he been? That's crazy, dude. This man is insane, bruh. We get the free falling, because I don't think, was that a thing in Sonic's campaign? I can't remember. I have to go back and, or maybe I'll just wait. But, you know, we're getting the little chaos enemies. Oh, it just looks so good. There's so many different things in this room, so many different like paths and different things that you can grab and all that. There's another pathway up there too. I wonder if you could like double jump or something. I don't know. They don't rush through this. Like, you can tell that they're taking their time. And then, so for a while I was thinking like, okay, Kirk Thornton, I've never been a fan of his Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, In Sonic Generations, he sounded strange to me. I didn't play, I think, was he part of the Sonic Team racing games? I can't remember, but I was never, like, a fan of his overly, like, trying actually too hard to be edgy version of Shadow. Like, he is not trying, but he's making Shadow sound like he's trying to be edgy, and that really put me off a lot, you know what I'm saying? And so, I was kind of like whatever about it, but here you can see, like, he was actually, like, they actually put him to work. They're like, all right, we need you to get a little bit serious. They essentially gave him the same task, it feels like, as they did with Roger Craig Smith in Sonic Frontiers, where they said, like, all right, we need Sonic to be a little more serious this time around, so we got to give him a little bit of a deeper voice. He's grown up, he's a little more mature, we can definitely deepen his voice, and it wouldn't be too strange. And a lot of people didn't really like that. I thought they did well, right? So now I feel like they might be kind of doing the same with Kirk Thornton, because it seems like they're taking this seriously, right? So the way he delivered that you, like pay attention, right? You. Like, it's just like oh hell no, like we finna get down to business, right? And it's like, wow. So now, we're and he drags him into this space, and so we're gonna get to, I guess this is the start of Radical Highway. I don't know what stages actually connect or how these work precisely, but also this remix of Radical Highway is insane.
We meet again, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Dude, here's the thing. I don't know who's voicing Black Doom, but it does sound like it's Sean Schemmel again. Like, he doesn't sound that far off.
Latest creation.
This is your doing? Yeah, like, it sounds like they're taking it seriously. And I really do wonder if that's Sean Schemmel again voicing Black Doom, because if so, that is the sickest thing they could have done. Look, listen. Sliding down the building is so sick, man. It's so good.
The promised time will arrive once more.
The promised time, huh?
You cannot deny your fate.
Oh, maybe it's not Sean. It's really, really hard to tell. I gotta go back and listen to Sean Schemmel's version of Black Doom in the original Shadow the Hedgehog. But they didn't hold back on the drama, the exact same. Like, they said, this is Black Doom, deliver. Like, they did good. And then we have the Bio Lizard, right? Like, man. And it is mostly, from what the gameplay is going to show you right now, it does seem like it's mostly the same for the most part. But it's just like, but now Shadow is just like, there's no, like, trying to face whatever. Like, he knows what this is, and he's coming up to deal with it, right? Somebody mentioned that the Bio Lizard has teeth, and I'm like, did he not have teeth in the original? He was a little gummy guy in the original, huh? It was funny. Nah, but this is just modern Bio Lizard, This is just essentially like if we did get. Hold on, did he say something there? Hold on, let me shut up for a second. Let me make sure he didn't say nothing there.
Your energy is still
I can't understand what he's saying, if somebody could tell me. But, this is for the most part the same Bio Lizard until we get to here. This wasn't a thing in the OG, right? Or was it? I can't remember. I remember this part, like hitting the balls, pause, to get up to, his back. Crazy. Absolutely insane thing they did here, man. They really cooked.
This is the ultimate power.
But now, Shadow has much more control over his ability, so he's able to stop time so he can comfortably get over to the next arm here, so he can break that and get up to his back. This part is different. This is the brand new aspect of the battle that we didn't have in the original SA2. Where everything's flipped, Bio Lizard's on the wall, and we're using Chaos Spear to actually you know, stop his attacks in their tracks so we don't get hit. And this right here, Biolizard's little spirit bomb. Look at this! Like, they really said we're gonna get as anime as possible, and you can see that in this here. Look. This is the most anime thing. Boom! They're so dramatic, and I'm here for it. I truly am. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It just goes to their logo. But yeah, no, they're cooking. They are cooking with this, but that's, again, we still have not even seen half of the come up on this, right? We still have yet to see any of the Skyrail area from, I believe, Sonic Heroes. We still have yet to see Kingdom Valley gameplay or anything like that, what the boss might be for that area. I'm assuming we're probably going to have a good couple of bosses. And if they're reintroducing Kingdom Valley of all things, oh, I'm really hoping, I would not put it past them to reintroduce Mephiles. Mephiles coming back in this format would be the craziest thing. Because in all honesty, like I said, there's a lot of things wrong with 06, but Shadow and his writing for sure is not one of them, right? Like, there's a lot of plot holes, there's a lot of plot issues, yada yada yada, right? But I think that 06 had one of the best iterations of Shadow we've ever seen, and that definitely shows at the end of 06, where it is just Shadow and gang against Mephiles. We didn't even technically really see how that ended, but obviously Shadow won, right? And so this may be the chance to revisit that battle and see what truly went down. And I really want that. I want that so bad it's not even funny, okay? So, you know, we've already got the Biolizard. We might have a Mephiles situation. We might have a hero situation. Maybe we'll be fighting against, you know, another variant of Metal Sonic or something like that. You never really know. Shadow, there's just so much history to Shadow. There's just so much that they can pull from. And doing this in this way is just so extravagant. It's so extraordinary. I can't wait to see what they do, man. Because this gameplay, they cooked. Being able to actually get a skill tree and being able to, like, you know, evolve his skill set and things like that, like we were able to in Sonic Frontiers with Sonic, is one of the most exciting possible things that they could have done. I'm gonna be playing this little thing forever. Like I said probably in my previous video, until the sun explodes, bro. Not even exaggerating. I'm so excited. But either way, that just about does it for this one. Yeah, so now we have a general idea of what to look forward to when it comes to the gameplay, and it's exciting. We're really back. We really are back. But tell me what you guys are thinking. Are you excited for the new Sonic X Shadow Generations campaign for Shadow? Do you think that it looks good? Do you think that Shadow controls really well from what you've seen? Or does it not look too promising? You're not really all that excited. Something about it just puts you off. Tell me everything that you guys are thinking in the comment section below, because you know for a fact that I'm always going to be down there with you guys. But with that, it does appear to be Skedaddle o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I'd like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment. Consider subscribing for more content just like this here. And with that, I'm gone. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor of taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time.